And Connor, if you just want to watch her for a second, this is not a magic trick I'm about to show you. I'm just going to turn the machine on. And see, I can put my finger right on the blade, okay? Move her ear.
It does tickle.
Hold on.
Awesome.
So it creates a little friction. Now, as soon as I get this off you, what you're going to notice,
Just that you're filthy dirty.
well, other than dirt and dead skin, and I'm going to give yourself an opportunity to clean yourself up here too, buddy. But your wrist is going to be stiff because you haven't moved it for a while. If we had put your other hand and wrist into a cast just like this, had held it still for the same amount of time, without you having done anything to your other hand or wrist, you expect your other hand and wrist to feel and behave just like this one. It's going to be a little stiff and sore. You may even notice it swelling just a little bit as you start getting it moving again. And that's just from you having been immobilized, okay?
You gotta love my tan, though. And my bruise.
Huh?
So you gotta love my tan. And then there's my bruise. I am so glad I only had this on for 2 weeks. So that was
2 hours. Turn your hand, kind of palm that away. Perfect. And just put your elbow down. Now this isn't going to come past your elbow.
right. It'll go about where that bruise is.
Well, actually it's going to go up a little higher. You know why? Because you're going to get less digging that way. Casts always, with these short arm casts, they always dig. Okay, but the shorter you get it, the more it tends to toggle, and then the more it tends to dig when you get it higher up.
Okay.
All casts go on nice and snug. Turn your head. There you go, like that. Oh, perfect. But all casts go on snug. None of them stay snug. They all get loose with time. Swelling goes down. Muscles start shrinking because you're not actively using them. That's atrophy. We expect that.
Oh.
Just like there are many ways to skin a cat. Although I've never skinned a cat before in my
I
life.
skinned too.
But
Yeah.
catfish. That's where that saying actually comes from, believe it or not.
Just gonna have more room for my thumb on this one.
Yes.
That's gonna help a lot.
And just relax right now. I don't want you to be wiggling around too much here. Let this get nice and set up. Ned, has somebody talked to you about what to do for itching?
No.
If you had an itch?
Don't stuff it.
Fill your plastic bag with ice. Wrap your ice pack up in a towel and just put the ice pack over the spot on top of the cast where it's itching. The cold goes through down to the skin area. It's being irritated, and because it's cold, it kind of numbs it up. It stops the itching then. But it does take just a little while for the cold to get through this material. So if you're going to use that method, it's like I'll tell people, just be patient, okay? Blow dryer and ice bag really do work well.
That's kind of your
My
problem.
tongue hurts.
What'd you do to your tongue?
I have to shove this nail back through it.
Why?
Because I lost my tongue ring.
Do it. Just go.
It's going to close. I know, I already did, but it is really big and it cuts it off in my mouth.
Then don't put it back in.
Oh, the hole close.
Oh, well, that's her problem. Well, it turns out that I did not need to go back to school. This sucks. So yeah, I went to my doctor's appointment, missed Warren Tech, but then I come back and I don't have to be at school. It's basically, and apparently there was testing today that I didn't know about that I missed because of the doctor's appointment, and I would have missed it anyway because of Warren Tech. But still, the fact that I don't know these things, it's just like, just irritates me. Like, I wouldn't mind taking the test because it's practice. You need practice taking these tests. And apparently it's a practice test for a test that I need to take later. And well, yeah. Shit happens. We move on. It's not going to affect me in any way, shape, or form, except I'm not going to get the practice. So yeah, according to the whole, in my thing in my economics class, the whole, because of this, it's going to cost me something later down the road or something. I don't know. But yeah. My 1 minute rant is over. The rant continues. I forgot why I parked, and I parked over there, not over here. Not gonna lie, I thought that was a condom wrapper when I first walked up to it, but it's McDonald's peanuts. Look, the license plate is a Herbie. That is funny. I miss Herbie. Those were good movies. Yeah, there's multiple movies. Herbie Fully Loaded was kind of the worst one of it all, but it's still a good one. But stuff happens. Methinks there's a little too much air in here. I want to see if it explodes. Alright, stupid cord. My arm got caught in the cord. There we go. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Poo. Okay. Let's see what's in the trunk. What have I collected over the course of a few weeks that is of his trash? There's you. Trash. Well, not trash, but recycling. There's you. Cycling. There's you, which I'm not going to post simply because I don't trust the stability. There we go. There you go. What else is in here? I believe that is it. That is trash. For right now. I need to spend a Saturday or something soon. Tearing you apart, tearing you apart, tearing Mr. Coffee apart. Tearing that thing up the filter out. Actually, I could just seriously just clip the cord and throw this with the steel. So I'll do that soon. Because that's not even really worth the effort to tear apart on the toaster. I should probably just clip the cord with Mr. Coffee and see if there's anything in the bottom and then throw in the plastics. That, I'm not sure. The TV, it's going to be a complicated process. And that, I know what I need to get. It's kind of obvious. Alright, now here's this. Steel. That's all. I'm just seeing if there's any brass in here. Brass. There we go. More often than not, you'll end up finding brass. So my payoff, aside from the steel and this, which is a couple pounds, got some aluminum wing nuts, some potential cast iron aluminum or cast aluminum things. I'm gonna go for cast iron on those. And then there's a few things of brass in there, and then some tools that I can easily use. This is seriously how I get most of my tools, is by this. Just by seeing what's in different things like this, and but I'm sure diving. This is so, and not a lot, but it's enough to Hey, like what I say with
When you're a
everything.
scrapper, sometimes every ounce counts, especially if it's one of your main income sources. Which I seriously need to go take it out this weekend if I can. My truck needs to get fixed. At least the steel and the aluminum. Because I got 4 trash cans full of aluminum cans. I got, probably a good 200-300 maybe pounds of steel, not including what I haven't stripped yet and what I haven't taken apart, and then Lord knows the amount of freaking copper I got. But anything besides steel and aluminum, I need to have parental with until April when I turn 18. Figure that one out.